Hmm. Um, I don't even know if this is. I don't even know if I could even. Actually, I don't even know if this is. If it's a, oh. We'll see. I don't even know if you could even do this. Um. Uh. Do. Let me fucking plug my. Let me see if I can. Let's see what it looks like on my phone for right now. Um. Because like there's some things that I don't know. Like I want to delete the back. I'm gonna hide the backing so you don't see it. Um. Can I even fucking do it? Oh yeah. Huh. Okay, so yeah, I could do it. It's not the best, but it is something. Um, I didn't know I could stream at. Actually, what does that even look like? To be honest. Um. Oh, the max is 1080p. I can. My fucking camera. Okay, this is not. This isn't that bad. What if I did? Because if I could theoretically do filters, take this out. Yeah, that's um. Oh, I just realized that it's not gonna. So I can logically have a fucking discussion on this, on certain things. Um, because the funny thing is I could zoom this out. That's the funny thing. That's the funny thing about this. I could just zoom this out. Um, um, yeah, I'm gonna straight up tell you guys. I don't even know if I don't even know what I can say on here. But I'll tell you this. Probably not much. Um, but I will tell you, it is by far different than any other platform, including X. I don't even know if I don't even think I can stream on X. Now that I think of it, I don't think I can. Um, I'm pretty sure I can't. Because if I go here, um, profile, right, or more, yeah, no, I don't think I can even. How do you even? Can you even post? Oh, oh, my battery died. What does that even do? What does that even show? Oh, just a no image. Damn, that's funny. 1 second. That's gonna fucking. Yeah. So also, I don't even know exactly what I can relatively. I don't know relatively what you guys can hear. Oh, now that I think of it, um, I think I was doing this wrong. Because I could theoretically, I have these on different channels, right? Um, but I think that's why it was, I think that's why it was relatively not, um, going great. Is because um, I didn't have that selected. So yeah. Um, so yeah. Um, it's relatively not a very bad thing. Um, so I can have the zoom now all the way. Just fuck it. Well, you could relatively still see both fucking. Yeah, there. Because what I could do as well is I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what. I don't know what this is. I think it's the. Oh yeah, it's the. I'd have to dim. dim my thing down. I didn't even think that was even the thing. Um, so I I've been working on some things relatively on this. Stop whining, some basketball stuff. So you're not really going to. I don't even know why that's even my. I don't think that's normally my. It's Andrew Tate. Bloodline shit. Um, I don't even think you can. Oh yeah, you post. Yeah, so you got media, this, and this, but you don't have a live. I don't think you can go live unless you buy premium, which you get paid to post, checkmark, Grok, Pro Ad Media Studio Creator subscription, half ads, small boost, small reply boost, everything in basic, and half longer posts, edit post, highlight tab, bookmark folders. Then this one, the super premium, which is 32 a month, but you pay, I think, annually. Yeah, you pay whatever 32 times 12 is. Um, 300 and something, 400 something. Um, radar, which I don't know what experience real time trends. I don't think you're gonna ever get paid great with this. Um, yeah, it's $395 a year for that, and if you did $7, $84 a year, $32 a year to like $32, maybe that's great investment. $84 is fucking quite a bit. Even though it's like part of a paycheck. Um, $395 a year for premium plus, you're looking at something like fucking way out there that you're like, okay, why the hell are you even paying this at this point? Um, I don't even know if this is even too fucking big. Shit. Um, but yeah, so, um, yeah, there's that. Um, oh, I'm gonna. I had this. You can see the grain in the back, but if you up the brightness just a bit, it clears shit up. This is at 2000 ISO. Um, and yeah, I can actually just control R on this and just actually, I don't even need to do that. Just meh, 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 done. Yeah. Because if I zoom out, you can see everything around me, but it's still bright. But with this specific lens, it actually darkens. Um, it darkens everything. Uh, because of the zoom. Um, it's just how the lens works. Anyways, that's not the fucking point. The point is like you actually can actually longer post, background video playback, download videos, because there's only a specific uh there's only specific people that can actually go live. I don't know really how to go live. Add existing account, log out, um, profile, more, chat, monetization, ads, create your space, setting and privacy, post. Um, everyone, da, 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 da. Yeah, so it's like really not. great. It's not like you can go live any fucking time.
My thinner one too, so this stuff actually does run. But what I've come up with for the good stuff, bam. Check this out. Need some soap?
The whole reason that people's washes are breaking down is because they're using too much detergent. That's way too much. You're messing up your washing machine. Stop using so much detergent. You need an eighth of that. These are things that they should be teaching kids in high school.
No, it's not really. They should be teaching them how to fucking do the law and shit. Today is advanced from the last real one holding office. JFK.
Bitch, bring some fuck.
There's some random shit on here that's fucking hilarious. But some of the things that I think would be fundamental. Also, Rumble's a fucking joke. Kind of. I think it's kind of funny that Rumble's even a thing. The way that it's set up is this and Odyssey is set up fucking weird. Honeysuckle, an Asian in what looks to be like Los Angeles with a blurred fucking background, so blurred out. Then there's this. Then there's what caused this fucking thing. Creator. This creator and this creator. And they've been up here for fucking months or whatever you want to say. YouTube went down, nobody knows why. Probably no one gives a shit. Honestly. No one fucking cares about the aspect of oh, there's 4 views. Okay, great. Is it that far behind? Like, no, it's not. Okay. Um, I don't even, I don't even know what happens if I go into YouTube Studio with this. Content. Analytics. I don't even know. So if I know that if I go to my fucking profile picture, click on my live stream, bum some to me. Oh, what a nigger. That's fun. I honestly don't give a fuck at this point. Like the whole aspect of the word, like tied with black people and all that, don't fucking make sense. And the UCC guidelines, not even the UCC, FCC makes no sense to me. The whole aspect of this makes no sense. Like, can I make this invisible? I don't even think I can. Um, whatever. Um, but I've been going over some things. I've been going over Brandon Joe Williams stuff. All of this is just his shit that I've been fucking going into. His Williams course dot whatever the fuck this is. His current provision previous litigation. So he hasn't won any of his cases, but all of it's like all of it is case law. Like all this shit is like let's go to not free contract killer course. Like you could go to here, I guess. This is not what I wanted. Treatise on the word person. A written work. Okay, so in today's world, the term person is so far gone beyond confusion it is state of complete oblivion. Definition oblivion is the state of being unaware and unconscious of what is happening, so on and so forth. The term person means individual or organization. Well, okay, then how the fuck am I considered a person? Oh, wait. I'm fucking not white. Or I'm white, not. How am I considered a person? Well, I'm not black, so yeah, there's that. There's so much shit that is on here that's actually fucking hilarious. I don't even give a fuck about some of these people. Um, um, I don't even know if that even popped up. Yep, it did. Okay, so so I'm not gonna go over. I'm not gonna go over this channel. This right here. Um, I am. They have stuff on there that specifically says that they don't want reproduced. So I'm not gonna do that. It's not my job to do that. Um, if you do want to know what it is um. Hmm. let me see something. Can I just do this? Focus. Let's do this. Yeah. So I'm gonna get on to here, right? I'm gonna get on this page, but I'm gonna like go to a sign out page, right? Um. Um. Out. Okay, so here's how to win in court without a lawyer. I've been doing this choice. It's by this guy. I'm basically promoting this. And it's not that bad. Actually, what I want to do is, um, receive. Oh, get, I will have to. So, where is it? I'm gonna have to. So, I'm gonna have to relatively show you guys, relatively like, um, so it's basically, I had to enter a code there, but, uh, there's a recovery thing. Like, if you want to join this, click on the link down below or copy. I'll get a link in here basically that shows you the actual like in the comments. Error, please use keyframe frequency. Yeah, 1 second. Okay, so it's howtowinинcourt.com, and you click this, and you could highlight this completely, put it in your, copy this, go here, press this, click this, and um, please pay attention, big red renew. You're just doing that's my code is this. Your advertiser link is this, right? And that's why I posted. And yeah, so it's making extra money a month if I just if you want to grab it for yourself, I recommend grabbing it. Use my code if you can. It'll help me out a lot. How to make a business card with a QR code. Actually, this is really actually quite easy. You just take this, right? You control C, and if you wanted to, you can X out of here, and you can go to Affinity Photo Design, probably, maybe. I don't even know. We'll put me at the top, like right here, because it's just so much easier. Um, why is that off? Oh, bing bong. Yeah. So we're gonna press OK. So when you're doing this, you wanna change your color to 16-bit if you have a good monitor. Don't do it if you don't have transparent background. Okay, great. We're gonna press a black square right here. We're gonna close the assets. We're gonna shift and then go over like this. Shift here. This. Probably turn this to a light gray, right? And then what you can do is you can go to. Ooh, I don't even know. I don't even remember where it's. I don't even know how to even do it, to be honest. Um. Um. I think that's text. Yeah. Uh, du- 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 delete. Uh, da, 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 da. Unless you can't do it on this. I forgot if you could do it on this or not. Actually, we're gonna close this out, and we're gonna go to Affinity Photo. 'Cause I think on Affinity Photo, I think it's right there on Affinity Photo. I don't think it's on Affinity Design. I don't know if it is. If it is on, okay, we'll just say create. Oh, I don't really care if yeah, down here. Oh, so it's the shape tool. So if we go back to Affinity Design, oh yeah, so you can do this. Um, oh, I forgot how you do this. Oh, and you do this. So you go here, you click up here on the date or data, and it opens this box, right? The URL, right? You do text, URL, phone, but you can go here, Control V, right? And it's my code, right? And we can do black. And if you put like, if you just do uh google.com, that's it right there. Or if you just press Control V, or Control, or just delete the whole thing. Control V, URL, and then you could just do, and if you double click on these, it could actually zoom into what you're doing. So if you're, what does this one do? Oh, it's the same thing. Delete this, press V to go back to your fucking pointer mouse. Move tool. Is that move tool? Yeah, move tool. And then you just like have a card right there, and then you just have that, and then all you gotta do is just take your phone, right, and then click it. So yeah, but if you click on it and you like you it allows you to see it on your phone, right? It'll go away after a while, but it zooms up, right? I already have it on my phone, but yeah, that's a way you could do that on your device is get Affinity Photo and a design. This isn't like a fucking advertiser or anything. It's just fucking helpful. Um, you can make a lot of shit with this. Your own personal fucking cards. You could do a print label to where you do like text, and you can just do um you do right, and you do this, and you go like do 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 do, and then um do and Control V, right, and then slow load this all the way fucking down. V, and just shorten this all the way. Right, and you can just put this like right here. Something simple and cool, right? You're like right here, or whatever you want to do. And it's super simple. And you can double click on this, and it goes to this. You can double click on this, goes to this. You can double click on this, goes to that. And there's some things like you could do on here, like you can copy paste and copy like paste it right here, and then this. Fuck, I don't even know. There's like a pattern thing that you can do with this, which is pretty fucking cool. It's like this. Control C. Control, oh shit. V. Control Z. 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 V. Let's do this. V. Oh, I didn't know this. V. I didn't know you could do this. And what you can do essentially is you can do some fucking crazy things. Like you can press Control C, Control V. Oh, maybe not. I forgot how you did it. Control C. Control C, V. I don't know. But you could, there was a thing where you can press, I forgot where it's at. I think it was like, copy, paste. Control C. Control V. Control. Right. I don't know what it was. Um. I don't even know why I'm in assets. Um. Um. I don't even know. Maybe for Control C. Cool. I think it was like you have to press Control C, Control. I don't even know. Hmm. No. Like, there's a way to copy it. Like, copy, paste. I don't fucking know. I don't even know what it was, but it's fucking not even relevant anymore. But no. But yeah, so there's a course you could have it. Um, that's what I'm fucking learning. Um, what fucking else do I need to really show that's relatively beneficial? Um, the Um, supposedly, somehow the fruit from the poisonous tree is a thing. I don't know if that's true or not. But the style manual on this, I don't even think you can see that. Um, um, Supposedly that thing is relatively helpful when it comes to writing your um cases and stuff. Um, I need that. Yeah. Um. Yeah, that's really about it. Comes to that at least. Um. Fuck. What else? Like, there's this as well. Sovereignty as whole, common law, concept. Um. Court of record. Superior court of record is a superior court. Court of no record is court not of record is an inferior court. Inferior courts are those whose jurisdiction limited to a special. Those proceedings are not. Ex parte Kennedy, Cal Smith, Andrews, Cal 652. Inferior courts are those whose jurisdiction limited to the special and whose proceedings are not according to the course of the common law. Um, Criminal courts process. Yeah. Um, yeah. That's that. There's a lot people. Well, there's also this people or citizen. What are you? Um, Back then, like the this is more in line with the beginning of 1776, 1778, right? And the citizen category, what is a citizen? What is a person? What, like, it's all fucking weird. Like, there's like three things that you could be classified as under, really. It's a person. Well, there's actually a man, a citizen, or one of the people, or a people. So people, person, citizen, people, man, in my aspects, but they're all construed totally different. It's actually retarded in my opinion. Um, this is something that so like court this is courts. I guess this talks yeah, some unwritten rules. So court of equity is like, I don't understand this whatsoever. Because if you get a if you get so you get a bad judge, right? But the thing is if you're in court, I've heard two things: court of equity being bad and court of equity being good. I think it's fucking dumb as fuck because you're relying on somebody else, like a judge, to become a tribunal and a magistrate at the same fucking time. What that does is, well, one, it fundamentally ruins your chances of getting out of shit. Um, Um, judges are persons too. They have a perfect. Yeah. So, um, addressing the court. So avoid judges' pet peeves. Um, um, what did that say? Carelessness? Ka kazu. Yeah, so there's that. Addressing the court. Unless you are invited to do so, never directly address the judge or any of the officers litigating in your court. You are not dealing with the individual members of the court. A court is defined as as the person and the suit of the sovereign. So court court of record. Okay, yeah, so court a person. So there's suit SUITE and then SUIT. Um a person sues so power to fine prison. So court of record keeps a record. Um there is it this one? There's where is it? There's also the Bill of Rights, which is funny. A lot of this is like funny because like you don't understand any of this until you look it up in this, and then you're like going to Black's Law Dictionary, right? And on this page you could get all through 1 through 6. They're not great definitions, supposedly because the guy that made this said that, but I think it's pretty funny. Um, um, suit. I don't know, PQ or SC. SUI. HIJK. C. F. Um, suffrage. SUI. Suicide. Suing. So suit. The witness Flowers plaintiff suit was suing suit of money suit. S so there's SUIT of court. And then SUITE right here. Sute. Those persons who have the authority of follow law or attend an ambassador or of the public minister. Right? And this one is completely different. A witness follows the plaintiff. Old books mention a word of, well, if you go back here, um, mm, 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 courts record. Lies on courts. So courts, the person. So suit versus suit. Um, so uh, 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 The last halfway decent law dictionary of Black's Law Dictionary, revised fourth edition. I used in the older dictionaries to look up the law. Black's Law Dictionary, fifth edition and later, is more oriented toward policy. It is somewhat short regarding to common law. The revised fourth edition definitions run this. So, suit, those persons who, by his authority, follow or attend the ambassador of the other public minister. Old English law, the witness or follow as the plaintiff. So if you go down here, those are the persons who authority to follow or attend the ambassador of the or public minister. A generic term, the enforcement of a right, whether at law or in equity. Right? Sometimes, plaintiff, modern law, generic term, enforcement right, whether law and equity, sometimes restricted to the designation proceeding in equity, distinguished such as proceedings from an action at law. Proceedings in equity and distinguish such proceedings from an action at law. So it literally has quite a bit of stuff taken out. Old English law, the witness or followers of plaintiff. Court, person and suit of the sovereign. Court, and so this is revised fourth edition. This is fifth edition. But this is also revised. Court in international law, the person and suit, SUITE, of the sovereign. Court, the person and the SUIT of the sovereign. Completely different. Those persons, by the authority. So they changed it up, because fourth edition was SUITE, and those persons by authority follow the 10, the ambassador or public minister. Those persons who his authority follow the 10, public minister. A generic term, enforce the right, and yeah. They changed it in the fifth edition, right? 1979. I don't know what the reason why they changed it, but they changed it anyways. So I can go into I can actually go into the Black's Law edition right here. Black's Law com 295 C SECA, right? Yeah, there's just those persons. Public minister. Yeah, it doesn't even have law. It doesn't even have this is Black's Law 4th edition too. It doesn't even have the case law. So I don't even know. Follow, to conform, comply with, or be fixed, or determined by ... To conform or comply. To conform to, which is the same. To comply with, which is the same. To be fixed or determined by is the same. To seek or to obtain, to accept as authority. Right? Follow. That's why it's saying follow and stuff. File. Record of the court. File. A record of the court. A thread, a string, or wire upon which writs and other exhibits in court and office are fastened or filed for a more safekeeping and ready turning to the same. Right? It completely changed from the 4th to 5th edition of these definitions, and court of record. A court of record, following the criteria, power to find, imprison, and contempt, keep a record of the proceeding recording the common proceeding proceeding. So there's proceedings and precedings. According to the common law, not statutes or codes, the tribunal, independent of the magistrate judge, generally has a seal, optional. So this is a court of record, right? You can also go like this way because the court of record, and courts of not record are like completely different from the like. Oh yeah, court. 7 Cal 751 or 571 for more info about courts of record. But like a magistrate, a person holding off official power in a government as a government as a the official of highest rank in a government, chief or first magistrate, an official of class having summary, often criminal jurisdiction. Merriam-Webster Online Dictionary, an official entrusted with administration of the laws. A person clothed with power as public civil officer, state, whatever this is. A public officer belonging to the civil organization of the state and invested with powers function which the either jurisdictional, and then it gives you all this. Suit is right here. What is the tribunal? The seat of a judge. The place where he administers justice. The whole body of judges who compose a judicial court, the jurisdiction which the judges exercise. Whatever. Webster's New Practical Dictionary, 1953, right? Tribunal. In ancient Rome, a magistrate whose special function was to protect the interest of plebeian citizens from the partisans. Any Perkins or patricians, any defender of the people. So it's completely different. A tribunal is completely different. Like when it comes to the aspect of a magistrate and a court of record is the tribunal, power, fine, imprison, contempt, preceding common law statutes. The tribunal is independent of the magistrate in a court of record. That is the biggest thing that's in a court of record. In equity, I don't fucking know. It completely changed in equity, and that's what every fucking court of record is. Everybody says like Article 3 court. I'm like, just really simplify it down, and everything when it goes into every type of court, you're either just I don't even know if you could be in a specific type of court when you're going into this, but I think it's just you're in a court of equity when you go into a arraignment or any type of court. You're automatically in equity. It doesn't matter. Actually, I'm pretty sure you're just automatically in equity. I mean, like, why not? The common law record consists of process pleadings. The common law record consists of process, pleadings, verdict, and the judgment. After the judgment, such errors were renewable by a writ of error. Errors with error with which occurred at the trial were not part of the common law record and could be reviewed and by a motion for new trial after the verdict before judgment. By statute, such errors could be reviewed after judgment by incorporating them into the record by means of a bill of exceptions. Oh wow, okay, so it was therefore essential to keep clearly in mind the distinction between matter of record and the matter of exception. Under the ancient practice, the proceedings in a litigated case were entered upon the parchment roll, and when this was completed, the end product became known as the common law record. It consisted of 4 parts: the process, which included the original writ, the return of the sheriff, by which the court acquired jurisdiction over the defendant, the pleadings presented by the parties in the prescribed order to develop an issue of law or of fact, and which included the declaration and all subsequent pleadings, together with demurs, if any, the verdict and the judgment of these 4 elements and common law would should be observed. And yeah, fucking this is a lot. This is fucking a lot of reading. But yeah, so then it goes into like habeas corpus, what it really is. Substantive. But yeah, the formal of habeas corpus is supposed to be in here. Um, Damn, it almost fucking starts with it, to be honest. Because if you go here, habe is this, or to have, a form of salutary expression, have, hail in the titles of the constitutions of the codes. Habeas corpus, juratorum, juratorium, yeah, forum, a writ commanding the sheriff to bring up the persons of jurors, and if need were, distrain them of the lands of the goods ordered. Habeas corpus, you have the body, the name given to a variety of writs, of which these were ancient and empathic words, having for their object to bring a party before a court or a judge in common usage, and whenever these words are used alone, used alone, they are understood to mean the habeas corpus ad sub judici infra. Habeas corpus ad sub, which is this one. Which is not in here. The sole function of the writ is to release from unlawful imprisonment. The sole function of the writ is to release from unlawful imprisonment. Well, fuck. Well, fuck. Right there is the office of the writ. The office of the writ is not to determine prisoner's guilt. The office of the writ is not to determine prisoner's guilt or innocence, and only issue which is present is whether prisoner is restrained of his liberty by due process. Office of the office of the writ is not to determine prisoner's guilt or innocence, and only issue which its presence is whether the prisoner is restrained of his liberty by due process. Like, the sole function of the writ is to release from unlawful imprisonment. People X Rel Muslano v. Murphy 160 MISC 573 NYS. Is the original and prominent Habeas Corpus Act. It was amended and supplemented by, and similar statutes have been enacted in all the United States. This act is justly regarded as the great constitutional guarantee of personal liberty. Even though personal, like, the term personal and person, like, because, like, if you go to this and look up habeas corpus and you zoom out, everyone can be sovereign if you're white. When you move for habeas corpus, you are activating your own court, which is separate and distinct from their court. You sit in judgment of the jurisdiction of their court. You sit in the judgment of the jurisdiction of their court when you order them to produce the injured party and to demonstrate the injury, and when they fail to produce, then your court can issue an order to dismiss the case for lack of jurisdiction. Your court is a court of record and takes precedence over the statutory court. If it's that fucking simple, like, I kind of want to do it two ways. I really just want to do it really two ways. I want to do it, well, one, I want to do it two ways. I want to play it out in equity, see what happens, and then if it doesn't go doesn't go my way, well, I'm just gonna just move for habeas corpus after the fact, and then just restart the process over again and enact this. Um, because I think that would be fucking hilarious. This doesn't work if you're black. Doesn't work if you're Mexican. Does not work if you're because you're not considered a American, or I wouldn't even say that. You're not even considered fucking You're not even considered the fuck it is called. You're not even considered um well white. You're it's not civil. Yeah, I have to somewhat zoom into this. Now if you go to the person per let's actually go to there now. HIJK element of P. Person. This is the definition of person. That's the whole definition of person. I'm just reading these because there was it this one? No. No. There was a dictionary that I downloaded, right? Um mm, 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 mm. Oh, it's this. So, it's book so human being considered as the subject of rights as distinguished from a thing. As distinguished from a thing, whether animated or inanimate. Persona, or persona, Latin in civil or English law, a person, persona, est homo statu. A person is a human being constituted with reference to a certain status, condition, or quality, right? Homo vacuum est nature. Persona juris, a man is a term of nature. Person, a term of law. Right here. This is I would say one of the so this is homo est nature persona juris civilis, a man is a term. So let's see if that's even um Homo vocabulum. Homo vaculum. Oh, vocabulum. Voca. Vocabulum. Because this is HOMOVOCAVA. Oh, VOCA is a term of nature, person of civil law. So man, so so homo vac vacabulum est naturae persona juris civilis. Man is homo, is a term of nature. A person is persona of civil law. Kelvin. Um, homologic. Um, so a person of civil law, right? I didn't know this. Actually, I'm gonna fucking print this out. I should have fucking. I'm gonna print. Well, naturalize person juris civilis. A man is a term of nature. A person is of civil law under this definition. Under this, which this one is a nature. Person is a term of law, right? Which person is of law is housed like a person is in like is like a person a human being can like a person is a human being considered the subject of rights, right? A persona is Latin. um a man is the term of a nature, and a person is a term of law. And what I don't understand is how am I like enacting inside the law when I have no correlation with anything public whatsoever besides the act of like say going from one place to another. Whether that is traveling, whatever, because there's no legal definition of like going from one place to another. If it is a place, if someone says driving, well, okay, so I drive walking to a different place. That's not the term. Going from one place to another is called what? Traveling? Well, okay, if it's called traveling, then I travel either by foot or by car. It's not there's no relative um good definition for this shit. Um and yeah. Um person is fucking crazy. Person is of the law. And if you're going to say that, so if you're gonna take that literal, like very literal, and you're saying like person is inside the subject as under the jurisdiction of the United States, and if all persons are subject to the jurisdiction of the United States, tell me how white people, as a whole, tell me where white people or ever tell me where like white people ever like forfeited their rights to become a person. Like you don't become a person by there's also naturalization. You naturalize in a state or wherever uh by any means necessary at the time of birth or whatever. And that's basically when you naturalize. You automatically naturalize into a place. Whether someone says, "Oh, you're in the United States," well, then what construes me to be inside the United States and not like the territory of Kansas? Is it your birth certificate? Okay, well, why did you guys put me under the jurisdiction of the United States when I didn't even have a say so? It's something like it's stuff like that makes no sense. Why do I have a social security when my parents signed it up for it, but that social security is not me? You actually have to request one. You're not even given one. You request one, and you might even be denied one, even though like supposedly you could get in trouble for fucking misusing it. Yeah, but like no one, like the whole aspect of the whole entire aspect of how that works is fundamentally weird. Like it's so complex. I would say it's as if not more complex than it, anything whatsoever. Because like the whole aspect of like black people don't even care at this point. They actually form like the thing is about our country is fucking weird because 9 times out of 10 when you go to say like Chicago or Georgia or whatever, they have their own flag. They don't have the American flag anymore. It's their own flag. They made a new flag. They have a new national anthem for black people now. They actually sang it at a football game. One of the big ones. Don't even know what it is. Don't care. I think that's fucking crazy. And the mere fact of it is nobody cares. Not only that nobody cares, it's fucking wild that nobody cares. Because the moment that we don't care about this anymore is we lose. We lose on everything. We don't have the moment like people as in white people think because everything is a presumption. It's like Federal Rule 301 whatever. Oh, not this. Um hmm hmm browse P PR per first pre P B C D E F G H I J K L M P or P presumption. A presumption is a inference. The law requires a certain fact are present. Most presumptions are rebuttable, meaning that can be overturned in position evidence and strong enough. Otherwise, conclusive must be accepted as others. So others are conclusive and must be accepted as true even if the contrary evidence exists. Legal process. Um, Presumptions of innocence? I don't even know where it's at. Because there's like the um I don't even know what it is. I forgot what it is. Let's do this. Presum presumption presumption law definition, whatever it is. Yeah, Rule 301 presumption. Uh, Federal evidence rules. Yeah, it was 301. In civil cases, unless the federal statute of these rules provide otherwise, the party against whom a presumption is directed has the burden of producing evidence to rebut the presumption but the rule does not shift the burden of presumption which remains on the party who had it originally. Maybe it was this one. Maybe it was this one. In a civil case, unless the federal statutes or the rules provides otherwise. Says arraignment, ensuring that the defendant has a copy of the indictment. Arraignment, ensuring that the defendant has a copy of the indictment information. Reading the indictment or information to the defendant or stating the defendant the substance of the charge, and then asking the defendant um yeah, but please. Anyways, that's not the fucking point. I was just trying to fucking get to the aspect of um um I was getting to the aspect of like if this is even a thing I could even do on this, because I did put the aspect of this on a live stream, um and I put it at 10 megabytes per second, right? And it wasn't really working. But at 5, I just haven't had problems whatsoever. And I don't even think on my phone has any problems either. Because I have to go get that. Like the whole aspect of this is just really quite interesting. I didn't even think about I didn't realize that I could even stream here, because I always thought that like 5 megabytes per second wasn't even gonna do anything. Um, I don't even really. But you can still see um everything on here on a 1080p stream. Like I didn't even know that. Because I was putting mine at 10 megabytes per second, which is like 2K resolution, um, high 2K resolution, or whatever it is. But the whole aspect of this is just, it's not even, yeah, like this shit's easy to read when it comes to the aspect of the resolution in this isn't that bad. And can I stream on here? Yeah, I guess, but um yeah, it's just at this point it's like, do I want to switch scenes to where like I mean, I could literally switch it to where I have actually a different scene as well, the Sony cam, but that's not plugged in right now. So, which oh, camera, um, um, which I have different scenes for everything. I have, I guess I could just, I guess I could just do something like this where like I have it like this for this scene, right? And then I just can create another scene. Um, camera, and just add cameras and be done. And then if I could switch scenes. Um, because I don't want to switch from doing this with the filter. Actually, I don't even know if it would. Does it even affect this? Oh, it does. That's not what I want. But anyways, yeah. So um, yeah. There's a whole lot to this that I don't even know. Like the whole aspect of our the entire aspect of our system is built on um all persons are not people. All persons are not people. All persons are not people. Um, anything to do with white people or state citizens has nothing. So the word person is fucking weird because it means corporation. It means anything. So when it comes to like an association, like me talking to another man or another guy or whatever, woman or whatever, that's an association just right there. Um, it's like yeah, it's in today's world, the term person is so far gone. It's not even funny. The term individual is not specifically defined and thus defaults directly to the division definition here on the Blast 4th edition. Means individual organization. Individual isn't really, so we just use Black's 4th edition. As a noun term denotes a single person designated from a group, class, common persons. As you can see, the definition above allows it to also include artificial persons. So an individual, a person is a individual or an organization, meaning it's a natural person and a artificial person at the same time as an organization, and just like the entire aspect of this is just fucking hilarious. Um, then finally we have the term organization. I did not create this website. I don't have fucking. I don't. I have a job. I have a shit job. It's 1 a.m. Damn, that fucking sucks. I didn't realize it was 1 a.m. I'm so fucking busy doing this shit. I didn't even realize that I was doing this. That's fucking hilarious. Also, this is the first time me streaming in a long time. Yeah, this is one of the first times I've actually streamed in a long, long time. It's actually quite funny. Um, um, Yeah, the term organization means, but not limited to, the organization of corporations, company, partnerships, trusts, foundations, funds, including the group of persons, whether or not incorporated permanently or temporarily associated together with joint action on any subject or subjects. So this is pretty wild, by the way, because organizations can get passports. They are persons under Title 8, which um, is all about nationality and its basis on passport system. There's so much shit you can do with this. It's not even funny. And like the whole aspect of the term person and all this, like this fundamentally ruins the the whole aspect of person. And I should have said this, but I should have really said this at the court system. The term person literally ruins this country, as even just being the way it is currently is fundamentally ruining this country as a whole. um by definition, it just ruins it, because when everybody's classified as a person under the law, because there's all everything is presumed until you bring it up. Everything is presumed until you bring it up. Everything is, when it comes to the law, is presumed if you brought it up. If you don't bring it up, but the only thing that you do need, like Abraham Lincoln said this quite, I think, a um ham quote on um court 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 bringing up in court advanced lawyer and litigations. Abraham advised against litigation. Um, Abraham Lincoln advised against litigation, encouraging promise compromise, encouraging compromise, and says, but more direct quote related to court is talk to the jury as though your client's fate depends on every word you utter. He also famously said, if you are your own lawyer, you have if you are your own lawyer, you have a fool for a client. I don't. If you are your own lawyer, you have a. Huh. I don't know how fucking accurate that is, but discourage litigation. Persuade your neighbor to compromise whenever you can. Point out that to them how the normal winner is often the real loser in fees, expenses, and waste of time. What? Discourage litigation. Bringing stuff up in court. Abraham Abraham quotes um are the most reliable way to predict the future is to create. America will never be destroyed from the outside if we. America will never be destroyed from the outside. If we falter and lose our freedoms, it will be because we destroyed ourselves. Those who deny freedom to others deserve it not for themselves. A house divided against itself cannot stand. About what did he say about? It's like it comes along the lines like it uh um did he say um quote um don't don't bring some don't bring things in the court if you don't want to talk about it. I don't know. Hmm. A belief is a thought I keep thinking. A law of attraction says that what which is like unto itself is drawn. All possibilities are available right now. How do you want to feel? From the biblical Abraham Hicks, the book's Genesis, Abraham called the God. Oh. The world will little note nor long remember what we say here, but it can never forget what they did here. From Gettysburg Address. Nearly all men stand adversely, but if you want to test a man's character, give him power. Whatever you are, whatever you are, be a good one. The best thing about the future is that comes one day at a time. That's actually a fucking good quote. The best thing that about the future is it comes one day at a time. Those who deny freedom to others deserve it not for themselves. Well, that's true, but when you have invaders in the fucking land, That's what he was trying to do, is kick them motherfucking niggers out. He did. That's his quote, not mine. Um, but anyways, that's not even the fucking point. The term person shall be construed to mean and include the individual trust, estate, partnership, association, company, or corporation. Tell me how that is white people. Black people, that makes sense because black people don't have rights in the goddamn country. That's as is by itself. Um, yeah. Uh, ooh, okay. Yeah, so yeah, that's it. I'm guessing I'm gonna end it here. There's really no point in fucking doing this really as of right now, but um, yeah, I'll end it here, and I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys in a little later. We'll just see how this goes, really. Um, okay, okay. So you could. Oh, okay. So I guess it's not gonna fucking do it anyways. Video YouTube wants to exit this out. Wait, what? Exit. Oh, I don't know why it does that. Edit. Oh, the connection is poor, but I think is it still poor? Does it tell you if it's poor? Keyframe frequency. If I do this, settings, frame. I don't know. At all actually. It says please use a keyframe frequency of 4 seconds or less. Currently keyframes are being sent often enough, which can cause buffering. So does it actually cause buffering? Like I could play this for a little bit and see if this even going, and if it's even remotely buffering. I don't even know if it's buffering or not. Buffering, but yeah, I think it's gonna keep going. Um, and I just keep seeing. I'm just watching this as this goes right now. I don't see it buffering. It says poor, but I don't know. Um, no issues, minor issues, serious issues that need attention. 126. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the keyframe. Visibility public. That's actually interesting. It says public, even though um upload thumbnail playlist. No. Um age restriction, paid promotion. Um altered content. Alter place. No. Automatic chapters. Um No, I'm looking in here to see if there's even anything that remotely keyframes. Um, just say it. I don't know what keyframe frequency is. I'll have to look this up and see what. But on my phone, there's no delay, so I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm gonna end this right now because I'm done with this.